Feels like millennials are really disrupting the other generations by wanting to dig into our traumas. It's like the other generations just wanted to go forward and try to get money, and we're like, hold on, what is this that we are carrying generationally? I will not hold on to this. We got to dig into this and figure out what it is. And the other generations are just like, do we have to? Can't we just deny and dismiss? It really feels like the other generations see us as a generation of softies and complainers. Someone made a video that was so spot on. It was, no, we're a generation that was told to be a good kid. Just be a good kid. And now we all feel so easily dismissed and invalidated. It's because we were taught to look for outward validation by everyone. But we're simultaneously leading the work of upending generational trauma. And people in other generations who are awake are doing it too, but I think millennials are doing it as a generation. I don't meet millennials that are asleep, really. And maybe there are millennials who are like swept up into the wrong political stuff, but we all sort of believe that there is some upending and uprooting that needs to happen. I've been reading a book from the early 90s that's about the generations that is such an interesting time capsule because it's essentially what the boomers think about themselves. And the legacy they're leaving behind is early years of being revolutionaries and trying to upend the society, transitioning into money-hungry retirement savings rule followers like everybody else. And I'm just so curious to see what the legacy is that millennials leave behind. Each generation has a vibe to it that can be read in the same way that I read the intuitive energy. And one of the things about millennials is we do like groundedness. We do want homes. We do want structure in a way that I'm like, I'm wondering if when we get older, we just become the same, like pursuing structure, pursuing organization the same way the baby boomers did. But I think the culture of dismissiveness around emotions, the culture around not looking into traumas, not being willing to speak about things, that is over with us. We are single-handedly normalizing going to therapy. Going to therapy is like going to the gym now. And they may remember us as a generation of sensitive whiners that just needed validation. But at least they're not going to remember us as the generation who continued to avoid their pain and made everybody else around them miserable.